Hello, good morning, dear students. I, Professor Basavaraj Kuluche, welcome you all for today's lecture of Practicals on Skill Development. In previous class, we have discussed about the model of consignment accounting, meaning advantages, disadvantages, business module, and other basic concepts of consignment accounting. After understanding these things, the practical aspect what you are supposed to do is take any consignment copy, and after taking that consignment copy, prepare a draft or a say report on how the accounting entries will affect based upon that consignment account, and then visit a branch, any branch, and see how the branch accounting is maintained under that branches. So these two practical things you all are supposed to do, and after that another important concept is about hire purchase. Here will let us understand what is hire purchase system, parties involved in hire purchase system, and other basic concepts of hire purchase system, so that when we say visit any nearby company, we need to understand the process of hire purchase system and the reflection of hire purchase system in the books of accounts. If we understand these things, then it is of worth understanding the hire purchase system. Let us see what is this hire purchase system. Hire purchase system is a systematic in which the hirer or hire purchaser buys a goods from the seller, that is hire vendor, but does not make a full payment at one time. However, makes a lump sum amount as a down payment, and the remaining amount will be paid in installment by the hirer. It is somehow like an installment system, but the major difference in installment system and hire purchase is the time of transfer of ownership. In one, the ownership is transferred immediately after the signing of the agreement, and under installment system, the ownership will be transferred at the end after payment of the last installment. So this is the basic difference between hire purchase system and installment system. Here, hire purchase system is a system of purchasing any product by not paying the full payment or full amount at a time, but by paying the amount in installments. A down payment will be made, and the remaining amount will be paid as a installments. So this is a simple meaning of hire purchase system. The hire purchase system is generally imposed on the goods which have a good resale value in the market. The goods which are having a good resale value in the market, only those goods are purchased under hire purchase system. Thus, in case hire purchaser fails to make an installment payment, hire vendor has an option to repossess and resell the asset in the market to recover his cost and profit margin. Suppose here the two parties are involved, that is hire vendor and hire purchaser or hirer. Here the person who is purchasing on hire purchase, if he fails to pay the installments, then the hire vendor or the seller has a right to repossess the asset and resell the same in the market to recover the losses or the cost and the profit margin. So This is the simple concept of hire purchase. Here, the parties involved in the hire purchase system are: number one, hirer. Here, a hirer is general term, implies the buyer of goods or a person who obtains a goods from the owner or the seller under hire purchase system. Here, hirer is a person, or we can call him as a buyer of goods. Here, the buyer of goods under hire purchase system is known as hirer or hire purchaser. Here, a hirer is general terms, implies the buyer of a goods or a person who obtains a good from the owner or the seller under hire purchase system. Here, in financial accounting, you all might have studied the basic concepts of hire purchase system, but even then, here I am supposed to explain you all the simple concepts which will be important from exam viewpoint, and you all will understand those concepts and then practically say visit a firm and understand these concepts. Now when you all are going to visit in an organization, at that point of time you are supposed to say, find out who is a hirer, who is a hire vendor, what are their terms and conditions, how those things are, say, reflected in the books of accounts and other aspects. So here, hirer is in general terms implies the buyer of goods or a person who obtains a good from the owner or the seller under hire purchase system. Here, the hire vendor or a hire vendor is also known as seller of the goods, or who delivers the goods to the hirer under a hire purchase system. Here, hire vendor is a vendor or a seller is a owner or seller of the goods who delivers the goods to the hirer under a hire purchase system. So these are the two parties involved in the hire purchase system. Here under hire purchase system, what happens is, when the agreement is signed, the hire purchase agreement is signed, the ownership is transferred to the, say, hirer. In this situation, the three things to be remembered is, first thing, the goods are possessed by the hirer and are under his custody. Second thing, some lump sum amount is paid as a down payment or cash down payment. And third thing is, the remaining amount is paid under installments. So this is a simple concept of hire purchase system. Here, the hire purchase agreement is signed between the hire purchaser and the hire vendor. Here, a hire purchase agreement contains the terms and conditions on which the purchaser and seller mutually agree to let the goods on hire. This agreement contains certain clauses which are as follows. In hire purchase agreement, the common terms and conditions which are being agreed by both the parties are entered or written and signed by both the parties. In this agreement, some of the terms what would be there are: number one, vendor or seller gives the possession of goods to the hirer or hire purchaser with the condition that the with the condition that the ownership will be transferred only when the hirer makes the payment of the last installments. Here, the difference between installment and hire purchase is the same. Under installment, the ownership is transferred immediately to the hirer, but under hire purchase, the ownership is transferred on payment of the last installment. So when the hirer makes the payment of the last installment, the ownership will be transferred. But till then, it is the responsibility of the hirer to take the due care of the product and use it in a proper way. If in case the hirer misuses the product or asset, the responsibility of the maintaining is of the hirer. Then second thing is, hirer has an option to terminate the agreement anytime if he or she doesn't want an asset or unable to pay the further installments. Here, the hirer has an option of terminating or cancelling the agreement at any point of time if he or she feels that they doesn't want an asset or they are unable to pay the further installments. They can say cancel or terminate the agreement. The installment paid till that date will be considered as rent for using an asset, and when the termination of the agreement happens, the hirer should return the asset to the vendor, and the vendor has a right to sell that product to some other party and recover the costs and margin. So this is the simple thing to remember, and the difference between hire purchase and installment is, the main difference is, under installment the ownership is transferred immediately after signing the agreement, but under hire purchase system it is transferred on payment of the last installment. So these are the things we should remember. We shall stop here. In next class we shall see the other concepts. Till then, thank you. If you have any doubts, you can feel free to contact me at any point of time. Thank you. Good day.